Follow the Jedi.
Hello there, Saber fans. Han Solo here with another exciting video for you guys today. This is part 2 of the current video series that I'm doing, where I am showcasing my entire collection of lightsabers. If you haven't seen part 1, feel free to check that out on my channel. In part 1, I go over all of my dark side / Sith lightsabers. And in today's video, part 2, I will be showcasing all of my Jedi sabers or light side sabers. So stay tuned, guys. This is going to be a fun video. Hey Saber fans, so here's a closer look at my Jedi / light side sabers. And similar to part 1, I will go through each saber one at a time and fire them up and show you guys what they look like. I'll talk very briefly about each one, and then I will power them back down just so that I can speak throughout this video and so it won't be so loud. But at the end of this video, stay tuned because I will kill the lights and then fire them all up so you guys can really get to see what it looks like when they're all ignited. I'm sure it's going to look incredible. So stay tuned until the end if you want to see that. I know I'm super pumped to see that. I haven't actually fired them all up at once yet and seen how it looks. So I'm anxious to get to the end of this video, but let's just dive right into these sabers here. First up, we have an incredibly beautiful hilt here. This is the Spectre from Ultra Sabers. It's inspired by Kanan Jarrus from the Rebels TV series. Beautiful hilt. And it's equipped with premium Obsidian sound. It has the Obsidian V3 soundboard and a Tri-Cree LED. So a very bright blade. Obviously in Guardian Blue for Kanan Jarrus. Gorgeous emitter windows. They're not screen accurate, but I really love how the light shines through there. It looks incredible. Next up we have my KR Flagship Saber that has the Batman themed acid etching. There's the Dark Knight himself. Just a gorgeous lightsaber, a great one-handed saber. The emitter shrouds are just beautiful. What a great job Solo Sabers did on that. And then the black leather wrap on the hilt is a very nice touch. Because Batman is a superhero, he's a good guy, I included his saber in with my Jedi / light side sabers. Even though he's not part of the Star Wars universe, he is a good guy. But if he was in Star Wars, he would certainly be a gray Jedi. Let's see how this guy looks. Nice beautiful green blade. I love this hilt with the green blade. But yeah, certainly one of my favorite sabers. It's a NeoPixel blade and it has a CFX soundboard. The next saber, again, this one's a generic saber, not based on any Star Wars character, but because of the way it looks. It's a silver hilt, very shiny, very elegant. It looks very Jedi-like, so I included it with this collection. This is the Herald Lightsaber from the company Crimson Dawn. You can find this saber on other LGT resellers' websites as well, probably under a different name, but this one's from Crimson Dawn, the Herald. And you can change the color of the blade on this one, but I chose yellow for some variation on my table here. Very bright, very vivid colored blade. You get flash on clash, blaster block, a lot of great features, and this was a very affordable saber. I got it in a mystery box and I only paid $109 for it. You get Eco Smooth Swing, 9 different character sound fonts, and a whole lot of great features. And this is an in-hilt LED setup. Next up we have certainly one of my favorite hilts from Electrum Sabercrafts. This is their Aurora Smart Saber. It's inspired by Luke Skywalker's saber from Episode 6, clearly. I guess it could almost be Obi-Wan Kenobi's from Episode 4 as well. They both have a very similar look. Very bright, beautiful green blade. This is an in-hilt LED setup. Nice smooth swing there from Diadium 3 soundboard, Electrum's own soundboard. And this is the Grumpy Uncle sound font from kyberphonicfonts.com. But very nice, very beautiful saber. A great job done by Electrum on this one. It's not an exact replica, but it looks great. Next up, we have the Sentinel LE-V5 from Ultra Sabers. This is a beautiful looking hilt. It's very comfortable to hold. It has a couple of really nice, great choke points and a great grip section. I love the color scheme of the gold or brass mixed with the silver. Beautiful emitter windows. And the blue, violet, amethyst blade color. And this is Obsidian light sound. But to me, this is certainly a very Old Republic style saber. That's what it reminds me of. The nice purplish blue blade and the color scheme of the hilt. It's definitely Old Republic style. A beauty of a hilt. Next up we have the Neophyte Smart Saber from Electrum Sabercrafts. My kid really loves this saber. It's a smaller, more slender hilt equipped with a nice 28-inch blade. It's a great little spinning saber and my son loves it. The coloring is mostly black with a little bit of silver, but I included it into the Jedi collection because if you look at this symbol, it's the Order of Light activation switch plate. It's a very Jedi-like symbol, so that's why it belongs with this collection. It's a generic saber that doesn't really belong to any character, but it has that Jedi switch plate. So right now I have it set on a nice blue blade. It's an in-hilt LED setup. And again, smooth swing. Ooh. It's a neat little saber. Next up is one of my newest, actually it is my newest lightsaber.
Hello there.
This is the Oaken Obsidian lightsaber from Bendu Armory. So I decided to give these guys a go. They have a great selection of very unique hilts. All of their hilts are made out of carbon fiber, So they're very nice, basically indestructible and very lightweight. So they're not aluminum like your standard lightsaber hilt. Very unique, very different, and this one has a very beautiful pattern on it. A very, very nice saber. And like I said in my review,
Hello there. You can't win.
this is probably my favorite saber for spinning. Just the size of the hilt, the weight distribution. I like the fact that it has a slight curve near the pommel like Count Dooku. It's a very fun saber to spin around. It has a crystal focus 10 soundboard and a tri-cree in-hilt LED setup. A super bright blade. Out of all my sabers that have an in-hilt LED setup, this one is probably the brightest. Just beautiful.
This is the last time Cody takes a day off.
And that's clearly an Obi-Wan Kenobi sound font, which is nice. Now this next one is usually a saber staff, but for space reasons I have them separated right now. But this is the Fallen LE from Ultra Sabers, based on Cal Kestis's lightsaber from the Fallen Order video game. I have them both in consular green, and they both have the Obsidian light soundboard. But just gorgeous hilts, very nice emitters and emitter windows. I love these. This hilt actually was my very first ever lightsaber that I purchased, so for sentimental reasons I really do love this hilt. And this thing is a beast when it's connected as a saber staff. It's huge. It's a big boy. But yeah, an incredible, beautiful looking set of hilts there. And these next two are from Electrum Sabercrafts. Again, this is the Allegiant Hilts, which are inspired by Ahsoka Tano's lightsabers. As you can see, they're not exact replicas, but they are very, very nice. I would even go so far as to say that they're better looking than the actual original Ahsoka sabers, but just very, very nice. Electrum did a great job. So I have this one in the black coloring, and I have this one with the gold accents. Just very beautiful sabers. And they both have an in-hilt LED setup. Now this next lightsaber is very unique to me, and it's the only one I have like it. I'm not a big fan of stunt sabers, but that's exactly what this is. So it just has the light up blade and no sound. I purchased this from Ultra Sabers as a grab bag saber. I was just curious to see what I would get. I paid only $55 for this because I didn't want the blade. I have lots of spare blades kicking around, so I only spent $55 on their grab bag, and I ended up with this beautiful hilt here that if I were to pay for it, it would have ran me about $110, I think. It has an AV switch upgrade and very nice emitter windows as well. It's beautiful for a stunt saber. I mean, you can't ask for any better than that. This is the Liberator V3 from Ultra Sabers. And I was quite happy with my grab bag saber. It was just a random purchase one day. I was just curious to see what I would get. like I said, I'm not a huge fan of stunt sabers, but this one is really nice, and it's the only one I have. This next one is certainly a beast. I recently did a review on this one as well. This is also from Ultra Sabers, and it's the complementary lightsaber to my RVS from the POC store, but this is the Butcher lightsaber from Ultra Sabers, inspired by Revan's Jedi Saber. And of course I got it in Violet Amethyst, which is Ultra Saber's purple color, just like Revan's lightsaber. This has the premium Obsidian soundboard, the Obsidian V3 soundboard. It's pretty responsive. I like the Obsidian soundboard. I may be in the minority, but I do like it. It's got beautiful emitter windows, nice claws near the emitter there. Just a gorgeous beast of a lightsaber. It's an absolute monster, and certainly one of my favorite hilts. Looks very menacing. It's very heavy. It's got some weight to it, but very, very nice. Now, I apologize in advance for this one. It has quite a loud and long boot sound. But this is my Severance Lightsaber from the POC store, inspired by Starkiller's lightsaber from the Force Unleashed 2 video game. It even came with the black wrap, which I have on here now for some screen accuracy. I love that red accent button there. It's just beautiful. Obviously I have it set to blue in color now like the game, but this is one of my favorite hilts. It's absolutely stunning. A nice pommel with a little O-ring, but it has smooth swing capabilities. This is the Asteria 2.5 soundboard from the POC store, and it has a NeoPixel blade, so incredibly bright. Quite happy with this lightsaber, and I'm glad that it's in my collection. Very nice. There's that scrolling blade effect that you can only get with NeoPixel. Now, this is one of the last ones on the table here, and probably one of my favorite looking hilts, and this is from Electrum Sabercrafts. It's the EvoFlex in pristine version. Just an absolute beauty of a hilt. It's inspired by the Graflex from the original trilogy. I put a D-ring on there, but I think this looks better than the Graflex, and it's certainly a better saber for dueling and wielding. It fits nicer in the hand. It has a much better, more slender grip, and it's a much more streamlined saber. But it does have a lot of similarities, like those pins and the bunny ears, the greebly. But yeah, it's just a fantastic looking hilt, one of my favorites. It's equipped with the in-hilt LED setup and the Diadium 3 soundboard. I just have to boot it up again.
I am Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight.
I have a Kanan Jarrus sound font on here right now. But again, a very bright blade for an in-hilt LED setup. Gorgeous smooth swing. This is a very nice sound font. This is from kyberphonicfonts.com as well. It's called Blind Cowboy. Lots of great features with this saber. One of the nicest looking hilts that I own for sure. And last, but again not least, I really do love this saber because it's loosely based on my favorite Jedi from the prequel era. That's Qui-Gon Jinn. This is the Consular Lightsaber from Ultra Sabers. I think it looks great. It's one of my favorite sabers for spinning. It's got a real nice grip and a nice feel to it, and it just feels really nice in the hand. It's well balanced. I have a 32-inch blade on here. I put a red greebly on the back because this hilt was missing that red button. That's a very iconic to Qui-Gon Jinn saber, and I just wanted that little bit of red coloring on here. But not the most screen accurate hilt, but it certainly looks very nice and very good to me. And obviously I have the consular green blade color, and this is equipped with the premium Obsidian soundboard as well, the V4. But yeah, just one of my favorite hilts based on one of my favorite characters, so I'm quite happy with this one. So that pretty much sums it up for my Jedi lightsabers, or dark side or light side themed lightsabers. Most of them are character based. The others I included in here just because of the way they look and the blade color and things like that. But yeah, this is basically my whole collection in 2 videos. I will show you guys now what these look like all lit up in the dark. So stay tuned, it's going to look incredible, I promise. Alright, Saber fans, here is my entire Jedi lightsaber collection, all lit up. Doesn't that just look amazing? It's a nice variety of light side colors there, just beautiful. The light side of the Force is strong in this room right now, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. It was certainly a fun video to make between part 1 and this one, part 2. I hope you guys liked my entire collection and my showcasing of it. I certainly had fun making these videos. If you enjoyed this one, please give it a like and comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And subscribe to the channel for more lightsaber and Star Wars related content coming soon. And until next time, may the Force be with you.